Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we made it to the Lysandre Labs, infiltrating it and seeing how far we could get, eventually getting the elevator key that will allow us to move even deeper into the labs. Basement floor 2, I guess. Okay, that's just the elevator. Okay, this looks to be... Oh, nope, this is just a random EXP candy. This is fucking creepy, though. Like, oh my god, is this creepy? Jesus Christ. It's like... Is this like the prison where AZ was trapped? I think so, because he was in a prison at some point, and you had to rescue him. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while since I played X and Y. Basement 3. Okay, that seems to be where this is. Man, this is sketchy. What did we come? Oh, what did we come all this way for? Some of the machinery powered back on in the response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. System rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Let's go in order. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Okay. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? What's your dream? As the world grows wealthier, the number of people and Pokemon and people will continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. Oh, god dang it, Thanos! Seriously? They're okay. Let's go. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. Freaking Thanos! What the frick? God dang it! My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Hi, Zygarde. Is this what you wanted me to see? Is this what you wanted me to prevent? I don't know what role you play. You have learned the secret of the ultimate weapon. How truly abominable was it? AZ created the weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. I mean, I know why you're here, and I know who you... Well, but how... What? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. What is the device within Prism Tower? That's what I'm getting. I guess that's what I'm most confused about, because I was just under the assumption this was about the ultimate weapon, but I was right. The ultimate weapon's in Geosenge Town, or parts of it were. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. I'm pretty sure it was because you activated the ultimate weapon on yourself and because you felt bad and you lost. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here, so what happened? Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living things in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The tower will enter a state? Okay. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. That's what they were talking about, right? Because Floette wanted the ultimate Mega Trainer, right? I think that's what they were saying at some point. This is the truth, I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Go and speak with Grisham and AZ, then do what must be done. I wonder what the device in Prism Tower is, because that's what I'm most surprised by. Because like I knew about the ultimate weapon, obviously, because that's such a thing in Pokemon. It's been such a critical, important lore of the entire series, because it basically created Mega Evolution, which is why Mega Evolution is such a thing in Kalos. And then there's the theory about whether he actually the multiverse idea that some universes he created the ultimate weapon and fired it, and that's what led to Mega Evolution, and some universes he didn't, which is why that explains games like Pokemon Red and Blue, and then Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where Mega Evolution exists in one universe but it doesn't exist in the other universe. So the ultimate weapon is such a main part of Pokemon's lore and what the lore and its being, its identity at this point, that I knew it existed. But what's this other device in Prism Tower that can act like a Pokemon apparently, or act frenzied? I'm very confused. But you did show me a lot, Grisham. I'll give you that. Did you see Lysandre? He's still down there, if you want to go see. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be time for such things later. And you, Ben, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do that? You must see it now, what AZ's special Floette. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? You were a mere child born to those who chose to join... I thought this said you. We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. Dude, you're still, supporting Team Flare. You could leave them. You were the ones that reinvented it. You created Team Flare Nouveau. I have a hard time, having that much sympathy for you when, you could leave the evil Colonel organization, but now you are choosing to not. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone. That I get. You don't have to leave Lumiose. You can just move on from Team Flare. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. Yeah, sure. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those with little else, and we've worked there. As we've worked there, we've heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prison Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Okay, we're not obviously handing over Floette. That's insane. Like, that's insane. Why would we ever do that? Like, if we need a powerful Mega Evolution trainer, that's gonna be me? Or Tawny? And who know Floette, and will use her power right. And, like, yeah, we're not just gonna give her over to a lunatic with a martyr complex. Like, oh, everyone hates Team Flare, and they turned us into pariahs too. But I'm still part of Team Flare, and I refuse to give it up because that's what I want to do, and I'm going to reinvent it. And it's going to be Team Flare Nouveau. It's going to be better than the old team. Like, dude, like, you could be a better person. You're choosing not to be. Anyway, Hotel Z, we're home with news. Oh, yeah, it's AZ. Where is it? Where is everyone? Where is everyone? They must be out, I guess, but it's weird not to see at least Naveen or Lita here. Hi, Floette. We're going to talk about you in a little bit. Hold on. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following upon. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, hey, everyone. Oh, Ben, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird is going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there a chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yeah, AZ, I think you should tell us more about the tower, given the situation. Yes, I've been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Ben, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysandre Labs. I know everything. Then I should tell you the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device. A machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh my god, this is so cool. You only ever get to see a picture of this. This is so cool, like seeing it kind of animated. Nice. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. Give everyone a common enemy. Ooh, that's so pretty. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. You helped Lysandre? Why would you help Lysandre? And this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. Or maybe that wasn't Lysandre. That is what... This stupid word. Ange? I'm gonna go with Ange. Ange? Because I can't... Ange? Because I think I looked it up. It's like, it's French for angel. So angel, Ange, Ange. But then I think of like Ong from fucking the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar movie, and that just makes me cringe. And I think of Angie, which I can't call it that because it's a really dramatic thing. Okay, Ange? We're gonna go with Ange, and hopefully that's not the worst thing in the world. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life that I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. But what does it do? Like, give life is a very vague thing, AZ. Do you know actually what you did? Oh my god, this art style is so cool. I dreamed of the day that I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. That is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to the rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. So you knew the cause of the rogue mega evolution, and you just weren't telling us? I know it's a lot, AZ, but you really should have told us what the cause of this was. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must use Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had this kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after these 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she also likely returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. I mean, you shouldn't have turned the tower into a weapon. Like, you already made an ultimate weapon, AZ, once, and that did not work out. Like, I don't know why you did it again. Like, oh, surely this one will go better. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think AZ is smart and, like, guilty enough that he would admit that he's, like, all of his mistakes are 100% his mistakes. I continue to cause you shoulder nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Ben, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Ben. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time for you to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Well, that was heavy. There's really nothing left. Except a couple side quests. In the next episode, probably some side quests, and then we finally take on Grisham. See you guys later.